Why do so many people decline after 80? 5 hidden reasons you shouldn't ignore. Why do so many older adults seem to fade after turning 80? Even those who were doing well in their 70s, sharp, active, and engaged, often experience a noticeable decline. Most people chalk it up to genetics or sheer luck, but there's more to it than that. In this video, we're diving into 5 surprising factors that often go unnoticed yet play a huge role in why some people struggle to stay healthy and vibrant past 80. And here's the good news: once you're aware of these hidden causes, you can take steps to do something about them. So if you're interested in aging well and living fully into your 80s and beyond, watch to the end. 1. The disappearance of microsocial connections. One key reason many people start to fade after 80? They lose those tiny everyday social moments that once filled their lives, what researchers call microsocial interactions. These aren't deep heart-to-hearts with close friends or family, but quick, casual exchanges, a smile to the barista, a hello to the neighbor, or a short chat with the postman. These small encounters, while seemingly trivial, help regulate stress, support brain health, and reinforce a sense of belonging. But as people get older, they stop going out as often, rely more on deliveries, or avoid conversation due to hearing difficulties or limited mobility. And when those minor connections vanish, it sends a quiet message to the brain and body: you're no longer engaged with life. Over time, that can impact mood, memory, and overall vitality. Even simple routines like walking to the same cafe daily or greeting familiar faces can preserve mental sharpness. If you've stopped engaging in these micro moments, it might be time to bring them back. They're more than pleasantries, they're medicine for the mind and body. 2. Overprotecting yourself physically. Another sneaky factor that shortens life after 80? Becoming too cautious. It often starts with good intentions. A small fall, a stumble, or a warning from loved ones leads to avoiding certain movements or activities. Before long, walking outside or bending down becomes rare. You may sit longer, rest more, and gradually move less. Here's the danger: your body needs movement to stay functional. Muscles, balance, coordination, even the ability to stand up from a chair, decline fast when underused. Avoiding activity for safety can unintentionally speed up physical decline. We're not suggesting you ignore real risks. By all means, use handrails, wear supportive shoes, and stay safe. But be mindful: are you being cautious, or are you disappearing into stillness? Movement, even slow and gentle, keeps your body active and your mind alert. It tells your system, I'm still here, and I still matter. If this insight resonates, drop a number 2 in the comments and let us know you're watching. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a great time: tap the bell so you never miss out. 3. Irregular light exposure disrupting sleep. Did you know your body runs on an internal rhythm that depends heavily on light exposure? Your circadian rhythm governs everything from mood to immune function. And after 80, it becomes extra sensitive. Many older adults don't get enough natural light during the day and are exposed to too much artificial light at night: TVs, phones, and bright lamps. Over time, this throws off your body clock, making it harder to fall asleep, stay asleep, or feel rested even after a full night's sleep. Morning light helps the body wake up, while darkness at night cues the brain to release melatonin for deep, restorative sleep. Without proper light rhythms, you may feel foggy, tired, and off balance. This also affects vitamin D production, essential for bone and immune health. A simple fix? Step outside in the morning light or sit by a sunny window. In the evening, dim the lights and limit screen use before bed. One woman we spoke to noticed a major improvement just by adjusting her light exposure. No medication, just natural light. 4. Bottled up emotions from loss and isolation. By the time someone reaches 80, they've likely endured deep losses: partners, siblings, lifelong friends, and sometimes even children. And while the world offers condolences, few realize how those emotional wounds quietly accumulate. The problem isn't just grief, it's unprocessed grief. Many elders suppress their pain, put on a brave face, or avoid speaking about their losses. But unexpressed sorrow doesn't vanish, it settles in the body, affecting sleep, digestion, immunity, and emotional well-being. You may look fine on the outside, but inside, your body holds the weight. A man named George lost his wife of 60 years. He didn't cry much, claimed he was fine, but soon, his health declined. Not from disease, but from unspoken sadness. Emotional release through journaling, talking with a friend, joining a support group, or seeing a counselor helps the body heal. It lets the heart breathe again. If you've been holding something in, not knowing where to put it, maybe now is the time to let it out. Your heart can only carry so much before it begins to quietly shut down. If this part touched you, leave number 4 in the comments, we'd love to know you're still here with us. 5. Loss of simple daily purpose. The final, and perhaps most invisible reason people fade after 80? They lose their daily sense of purpose, not in a grand, spiritual way, but the everyday kind. The reason to get out of bed. The tasks that give the day shape. It could be tending to a garden, writing to a loved one, or waving at kids from the front porch. When these routines disappear, when the bridge game ends, the church group dissolves, or family visits less often, life can feel hollow. Without purpose, the body starts to wind down. Not because it's broken, but because it's waiting for a reason to start again. We met Ruth, 88, who glowed with life. Not because she had money or perfect health, but because her days were filled with rhythm. Every week, she had meaningful little rituals. Those habits gave her life structure and a reason to keep going. Purpose, even in the smallest forms, is fuel for your body and brain. It tells your cells, we're still needed here. So if your days feel a bit empty, find something, anything, that gives you reason to rise. A routine, a hobby, a conversation, it all counts. Final thoughts. Here's the truth, most people don't suddenly decline after 80. It's not a single event, it's the quiet erosion of connection, movement, light, emotion, and purpose. But just as these things fade gradually, they can be restored the same way. One walk. One chat. One reason to get up tomorrow. That's how the spark comes back. So, of the 5 points we shared, which surprised you the most? Which one felt personally familiar? And which one will you take action on today? Because while we can't stop aging, we can influence how we age. Stay aware of the small shifts. Guard your routines. Let your heart feel. And you may not only reach 80, but live beyond it with meaning and joy. If this video helped you, please like, comment, and share your favorite takeaway. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next one. Thanks for watching, we'll see you soon.